So we were inspired by the city of Mobile, believe it or not. We had a contract with the city of Mobile for the Blythe program. And that program took old abandoned houses, and part of it was either to demo those houses because they were beyond repair, or to add plywood to them and whitewash them so they wasn't such an eyesore downtown or anything like that. We were constantly renting dumpsters from another company. So my son's like, Mama, how about we think about getting into this business? Buy one truck. We got our first 6 dumpsters in 2019, and we got our first contract with the Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo. Was the first place that we put our portalette toilets. From there to the end of 2019, we ended up with over 70 dumpsters in the one truck. So it grew very rapidly, and it was really out of necessity, we thought, because we were spending all of our money to another company to rent dumpsters to get rid of debris for a contract that we had won. So
that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. So the BBB brings great value to the consumers when the consumers really look to see if a company is accredited. And to be accredited is not just somebody just saying, oh, well, that's a really good company. The BBB does a good job just really researching the companies, making sure that they're legit, that they're honest, integrity, that they do what they're gonna say. That means a lot to us, that it's not just a generic stamp for paying a fee that goes to all the companies. It really brings value to us as a business to know that we're an accredited business.
Thank you so much,
The fact that we have fun with portable toilets and dumpsters. More importantly, that we're extremely involved in the community. And we try to purposely reach out to nonprofits to see if they could use any of our services, not to sell them anything, but could they use a portable toilet? Could they use a dumpster for a project that they're doing? And we will in-kind that service to them. Recently, we just got back from Montgomery this week. We won the Governor's Award from the Coastal Cleanup with PALS, People Against the Littered State. And one of the reasons I think that we were nominated for is that we actually donate, I think it's 8 to 9 dumpsters at several sites across the Mobile area, as well as portalettes for the team members that go out and pick up trash and everything. So we have won this award twice. We won this this year and 2 years ago, and we're really proud about that. So we're proud to serve our community and to be part of the community.
That's awesome. That's a huge honor. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I believe when people go to look up an accredited business and they see your name there, 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, they're going to call that accredited business that they know is honest and trustworthy before they just call anybody else. They know that somebody has done their homework and that they are trustworthy and that they're going to say what they're going to do.
That's great.
Join the BBB. Join your chambers. Get involved with your community and make a difference.
That's great advice.
Oh, wow. There's so many. Because we are very involved with the community. So, you know, one of our favorite things is I'm personally involved in a nonprofit called Infinite Opportunities. And Infinite Opportunities has low-cost housing for veterans and women. And they also have a food pantry. And so we do that once a month by distributing food out to the local community in the Tillman's Corner area, as well as working on a 10-room hotel conversion in Citronelle for low-cost housing. So we work with a lot of nonprofits that are dear to our heart and that we can make the most difference. I think we take the dollars that we have and make them count the most so that we can kind of spread it around. But we're very careful because everybody wants to raise their hand and say, I need help. We're very careful. I do prey upon every nonprofit or anybody that asks for help so that I get that confirmation that is a good place for us to put our money or for us to put our efforts.
That's amazing that y'all do that.
Having a awesome team. I'm going to say that because so many employers are saying they can't find good employees. They can't find employees, period. And I think what Rock and Roll Loss has been able to do is find some pretty fantastic people inside and out. And I think that's one of our greatest achievements. Because without them, we aren't anything, right?
Right.
So it's a combination. So very attentive. We answer those phones. If you hear, these girls are answering the phones right away. They're very courteous, very polite. We're making sure that we listen. I think we have to learn to listen to what the customer wants and their needs, then proceed to answer and fulfill that. We make sure that they're 100% satisfied. We not only once we do the order, but we will actually call afterwards to make sure they were happy with Rock and Roll Us. Was there anything that we can do to improve? And if not, oh, that's great. But if there's something, don't take that wrong. Take that as constructive criticism, right? Because that's what helps your company grow. Because we're not perfect and we need that little help here and there.
I'm 100%.
Okay, so we are looking forward to some additional industrial work. So that means that we will need to probably grow our business with additional portalets, which is amazing. We are finding that we are completely out of portalets now. We currently have about 350 units. And so we're growing. So that's what the future holds. So we're just growing, and we're going to be able to serve the community better and stronger, and put our footprints in different areas, and that's what we're excited
That's
about.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are very deserving of all this
Thank
growth
you.
as well.
Mom and pop businesses, a lot of people just put a downplay on mom and pop. Mom and pop is what makes the whole thing go around. And I think it's important that we take our dollars. If you're paying 50 cents more to shop at mom and pop versus the big box stores, mom and pop that's where you need to spend your money, because they're the ones that are, locally putting their money, investing it back into the community, and it just goes round and round and round. It's not going out of state or anything. It's staying here locally. It's going back into our churches. It's going back into our schools. It's going back into the nonprofits. It's going back into the community. Shop local. I'm even shopping local.